Hello, comment il est? Buenos dias. Aujourd'hui, je suis au Mexique, dans la petite ville de Villa Coronia, à côté d'un lac qui est magnifique. Je suis venu ici pour rencontrer mon pote Nico. On s'était rencontré à Pai en Thaïlande et j'avais réalisé un film qui s'appelait The Seed, que tu peux regarder. Je mettrai le lien à la fin de la vidéo. Et je vais te le présenter parce que c'est quelqu'un qui est assez hors norme. Et j'espère que tu prendras plaisir à écouter ce jeune sage.
Hola, soy Nico. Or hi, I'm Nico. Hi, I'm Nico. Soy Nico. Estoy Nico. Vengo de Argentina, cerca del Río de la Plata. I play with sounds. I play sounds. I like playing charango. That it's a little string instrument from the Andes mountain chain, from the south to Ecuador. I started music when I was 12 years old in the house of my parents. They showed me the guitar, learning songs, and then you could join with friends and you start playing the electric guitar, a little bit more strong music, until I started traveling and I got a little bit more with the folkloric instruments, you know, and the instruments that are native to different places. That got my attention, you know, how they linked with sound. Art, it's everything. It's art. Just the creation itself, no? Just art is breathing. Art is endless, you know? On the way of music, as on many other ways, art is a way of expressing and a way of touching the subtle being, you know, of yourself.
Is movement important for music?
Yeah, because I think it has the same principles. You have rhythm, you know, just go, and you have melodies, you know, just go with continuity. The harmony of relation between the two hands, the harmony between you and somebody else, the harmony of everything.
Se encienden noches oscuras, se encienden noches oscuras con un colgorio que encanta, los repiques de tambores, la raza negra levanta, y el indio pasivamente con su melódica gaita, se encienden en el silencio.
Music creates movement. So in the body, no, and everywhere, it's movement itself. So I think that if you develop movement, you're getting music language also. Not just dancing. I'm not just talking about dancing. I'm talking about developing the feeling of movement, but developing the feeling of anything. That's the art, actually, no?
Ya no viste, porque con fuerza y valor ganaron el paso libre y al mezclarse su cultura con la del indio aborigen. Por aquí hay grandes señales, por aquí hay grandes señales de tiempos precolombinos. y es preguntar mucho tiempo que hace siglos se han ido. Y es el fuego de mi cumbia, y es el fuego de mi raza, un fuego de sangre pura que con lamento se cae.
Voilà, je suis avec mes amis, lui se présente.
Moi, c'est Kwaku Kwadio Paten. Je joue beaucoup la flûte en question, la flûte bergère. Chez nous, c'est la flûte bergère, la flûte traditionnelle. La culture argentine et la culture mexicaine en question. Je vais savoir un peu les différents instruments traditionnels que ces deux pays-là jouent ici.
Moi, c'est Freddy. Et ici, en Côte d'Ivoire, on a tendance à croire que l'Argentine est un pays qui est beaucoup sportif, qui aime voilà, le football, tout ça. J'aimerais que tu m'éclaircisses sur cette idée-là, de savoir si l'Argentine est un pays qui s'occupe vraiment, qui aime vraiment la musique. Voilà. Et puis aussi, si on peut aussi avoir à écouter de la musique africaine en Argentine.
Voilà. Ici, moi, ce que je vais vous demander, c'est, je vais faire une généralité. J'aimerais savoir, hein, en quelque sorte, les meilleurs artistes, les plus grands musiciens qui ont modernisé, je dirais, la musique argentine, voilà. Et les grands artistes qui ont modernisé tout ça, j'aimerais les connaître. Ciao, ciao.
I've got one of these. Yep.
And
African calabash.
not only is just playing it, but voilà, en fait, non seulement il les joue, ces koras, mais en plus il les fabrique. C'est ça le truc.
Oh, si.
So you build them also.
Yeah.
So what does African music means to you?
A lot. Because actually Latin America, the whole music, it has African roots, all of it. Also, if you go to the inside of Argentina, the folkloric music in the inside of Argentina, it's the drums and the rhythms, they're completely Africans. But we don't have African people in Argentina, you know? But the drums and the music is Argentinian. So even in the countries that, because if you go to Brazil or you go to Colombia, no, you see the African culture. But in Argentina you don't see it, but it's there anyways. Because you can see the drum and it's African drum. So Latin America bounds to Africa as origin. And the song that I sing before on the other video, it's an indigenous song from the jungle, and it talks about how the indigenous, when the African people came to land, how instead of creating war, they linked the winds of Colombia, the gaita, with the African drum, and it started the cumbia, but the traditional cumbia, you know? So this is indigenous people saying how the indigenous people bond with African drums and African rhythm completely. You know how two cultures, when they get together, they can create war or they can create music, no? On a way. So that's a beautiful song. And actually your question came after, so it was the perfect song for it. No? If I would have to pick one artist, one musician from Argentina, I would pick Mercedes Sosa. She shares music, so she puts together a lot of musicians by singing their songs. You know what I mean? Like, am I clear a little bit?
Si.
But that's why I like her, because she sings songs of people alive, not just old, you know? She sings people from all around, so she doesn't have the ego of say, oh, this is my songs and this is, you know? So in Argentina we love her. Yeah, she passed away, but Mercedes Sosa, that's a beautiful artist.
Okay,
So,
thanks.
Tanta sangre que se llevó el río. Yo vengo a ofrecer mi corazón acá.